Jazwares got FNAF's master toy license just this last year, and since they secured it, they've been putting straight heaters onto the store shelves, all an ass to compete with Funko's decade worth of merchandise backlog, and I feel confident in saying they've been doing a pretty good job, delivering at least pretty good on every front, but especially in the plush scene. Freddy, Monty, Chica, Foxy, Puppet, DJ. Not to mention everything we've got coming up this year, but it gave me a great idea. A consistent factor among Jazwares is that they like to make a lot of lines. There are 4 figure lines. 4! And although lines are consistently known to go straight, something they aren't consistent in Jazwares lines is the characters. Why is there a Golden Freddy baby as a chudling? That's the actual name, by the way. Don't look at the website. It's called a chudling. And there's now going to be a jumbo one, but there's no normal one. Why is there a Nightmare Own plush at all? And why is there not a chudling for it? So I took some time out of my day because I like that kind of stuff, and I drew up what they could look like, and I want to show you. So thank you for watching. Let's get into it. This is the first plush to hit stores, so of course I'm going to start with Nightmare Own, and I think I understand why they haven't made this yet. You're boring. Yeah, the design lends itself a lot better to the 8-inch proportions. It's so cute. I gotta put it down. Like that, I gotta put it down. You gotta. And now I know. The puppet also had the little rounded shut hands, but I mean, let's be honest. Like these are funnier. These would be funnier to have. Very egg shaped. I ended up fixing that later on in the design. I tried to like render it to the best of my abilities. I hope I did okay. I tried my best to make a mimicry of the 8 inches embroidery patterns, but it's hard because this thing is tiny. So it'd be like a little 3-inch goblin shitter. There probably wouldn't be as many teeth as I included on the design. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing this at like 9 a.m. I was kind of zoned. But for all intents and purposes, this is what I believe it should look like if they were to ever go back and make a chudling for the Nightmare Own plush. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise me with this upcoming Nightmare wave we've got going on and just put a little chudling in there. That would be a teaser if I was going to do Nightmare chudlings. I'm not, because we haven't even gotten those plush yet. This might contradict myself later. Shut up!
You don't have to do this. There's gonna be an 8-inch Golden Freddy.
I don't give a shit! They're gonna mess it up. It's just gonna be Freddy with Chica's skin. You want my evidence? Look at the screen! Longtime viewers are gonna be really taken aback by this video. I never scream. No, I want him to have the texture that the chudling does. Yes, I'm serious. If not the exact kind of fabric, I'm thinking maybe like a crushed velour or something like that. It's sick. I really like the effect it gives off. He's very nice and shiny. He's very special boy. I like that. And also, it gives that kind of TV static effect. I don't just want this to be Freddy with Chica's skin. It'll look bad. Also, that's the common denominator. I need to make the video cool. And it is cool. Another thing I kind of changed, but I'm very on the fence about it just because I don't think other people would like it. I think I am the odd one out here. It's the eyes. More the fact that I think he kind of looks pretty sick without the pupils. You'll see my attempts to try and render this thing. It's so hard to do that kind of static effect. It's annoying. But yeah, my main hope for when Jazwares eventually does, or, well, reveals the 8-inch Golden Freddy, that it has the same fabric as the Mini. It's my hope. I don't know if it's a bad fabric. Let me call up you when he has one.
Fuck. There we go. Oh, it's Jazwares Plush Studios, and I've been called on to give my opinion on the fabric used on these, like, chud Golden Freddys made by Jazwares. And I mean, I kind of like it. It's nice. It's the same kind of like crushed velvet that's used on, yeah, Funko AR plushies. You can see it's all shiny and nice. Same with the hat as well. The hat is shiny. It's the same one that's used on like the Funko AR plushies. I think it's cool. I like it. Yeah. I'd buy a regular size Golden Freddy that was made out of this.
I didn't even tell him to say that. Yeah. That's the goat.
Bye-bye.
What the fuck?
No.
The second chudling in this video, and another one I understand them now making. Not the third one, though. The third one, you have no excuse. But with this one, I really felt like I was starting to get the hang of Jazwares' style. Like, you know, I'd say this is a pretty good representation of what it would look like. A lot better than Nightmare Own. Golden Freddy was okay. Well, not right now, probably, because I don't think the whip's finished. Probably stuck looking at that red line outline sketch right now. Do you like it? But yeah, he's got a little printed torso, printed hat. I almost gave him the balloon and the sign of the balloons, but then I realized Chica didn't have Cupcake, and that was fucking stupid. Also, if you'd notice, made his propeller really big because it's fun. Send this in a group chat to get an early look, and they said that they hated it and that they wanted it dead. And so I think I did a pretty good job because you're supposed to hate this thing. So yeah, ta-da! Balloon Boy Chudling, if they ever made one. I really doubt it because the printed fabric would be atrocious to work with in this small of a scale. Ooh, spooky time! Yeah, it's not likely you were expecting this one, but I did. Because I wrote the script. I'm in charge here. Before we quit, Aaron showed off Bonnie, Freddy, and Foxy and said that Chica was a thing that they made, but not one that they could show off. So I made it. I initially started out with this idea of it being a skeleton, but then I realized, yeah, no, they're not going to do this shit. I still drew it all out just because, you know, it's fun. I wanted to see the proof of concept, but you look at the rest of these, they're not doing this. So I instead opted to go for more of a Frankenstein look, something that's, you know, less intuitive, so it's more possible. Although I am usually an idealist, you know, I want to make the video not too outlandish. I mean, we already did Chud Balloon Boy. That thing's impossible. So yeah, this is my admittedly garbage-looking concept for what the Chica part of the Halloween wave could look like. Also, here's the skeleton one for anyone that wanted to see it in better detail. If they did do something like this, would be cool, but it's not likely.
Y'all love this background footage, don't ya? Well, I hope so, because I don't have any more.
Anyway, it's time for that one that I mentioned a little bit ago, the one I got angry about. Let's be calm. Speak on and tell them the message. Give them the message. They have got 24 hours to respond. The guy who designed the Lefty and the Nightmare needs their chudlings. I felt as though I'd be doing a disservice to the original Freddy chudling pattern if I just tried to, you know, freelance, just redraw it. It would look terrible. So I drew around the important bits and then went back around later and did a full, you know, coloring. This is honestly the first one on this list that kind of has me like dumbfounded that it hasn't.
Are you dumbfounded?
It's wild to me that this hasn't been announced yet. Like, come on. Why do we just get these random ass characters for these exclusives and then they get no attention afterwards? It's so strange. And it's all puppet, just complete slander. And you don't even have the Springtrap to back up the opposite. It's rude. I am Aaron Margolin. I have just finished up showcasing Toyfair 2026, and there is no evidence to suggest there will be a large-scale cupcake plush.
You are wrong! All of you are wrong!
It will happen. It will. She is there on the paper. It's gonna happen. And with that, I think that'll be all for me today. I mean, that's basically every missing Jazwares plush I can think of, besides of the ones that I was going to do, which were Chudlings of Spring Bonnie and Fredbear. But those aren't even out yet, you know, we haven't ever release days, feels iffy. I didn't really touch the other sets, the sleeping plush or the jump scares. Maybe I could in a part 2. I don't know if you guys like it. So, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.